All right, kids, welcome back. Another exciting episode of the Mucho Macho Teacher Man Show with me, the Mucho Macho Teacher Man himself. And we have a couple things to talk about today. Actually, three things. We have topic, main idea, supporting details. What is the topic of the passage? What is the main idea of the passage? And what are supporting details in the passage? The first thing we have to know is what these different words mean. Let's start with topic. Okay, topic is what the author is writing about. Okay, now a topic might be baseball. Okay, for example, baseball could be your school, could be your teacher. Okay, now main idea. What is the main idea? Well, the main idea is what the author wants you to know about that topic. So the author is writing about baseball, but he'll be writing a lot about maybe Lou Gehrig or Babe Ruth and tell you all about those guys. So his main idea is maybe that Babe Ruth was a great baseball player. Okay? Topic is baseball, but his main idea might be Babe Ruth was a great baseball player. Now, supporting details, what are those? These are the things that the author will put in the passage to explain more about the main idea. If the author's main idea is that Babe Ruth was a great baseball player, he'll put details to show you that. He'll add things in like how Babe Ruth hit 60 home runs in a year, that Babe Ruth had all these baseball records, he played a long time, that he was an all-star, okay? All supporting details to back up the main idea that Babe Ruth was a great baseball player. Topic, in this case, would be either baseball or Babe Ruth. Okay, so, without any further ado, we are going to go to an example. And I picked an historical example for you today. And here it is. In 1814, our fourth president, James Madison, was in office. The United States was again at war with England. This war was called the War of 1812. The British attacked the White House. President Madison and his wife Dolly had to flee. The British burned the White House to the ground. After the war, the White House had to be rebuilt. Okay, so question is, well, what's the topic? What is the author writing about? Well, the author, our topic, what is the author writing about? Well, War of 1812. A war that many folks don't talk much about. Kind of one of those wars we kind of, not a very talked about war. So, the War of 1812 was our topic because it's right here. This war was called the War of 1812. Now, main idea. What does the author want you to really know about the War of 1812 in this passage? Okay. Now, he might give you three choices, or maybe two choices. We'll just say, is it that James Madison was president, or that the White House burned during the War of 1812? Okay. Now, for most kids reading this, they would think that James Madison is the main idea here. Well, that's a good guess, but that would be kind of incorrect. James Madison was the president during the War of 1812, and it is a detail but that's a detail. Our main idea is right here in the middle. The British attacked the White House. This is what the author wants you to know about the War of 1812, okay? So here's our main idea. All right, main idea, and there it is. And we'll draw a little arrow right there, okay? Now, our supporting details. So we need details that support our main idea. Well, the author will describe or give some examples about the British attacking the White House. And here it is. He talks about how the president and his wife Dolly had to flee. Well, there's a detail. The British burned the White House to the ground. Detail. After the war, the White House had to be rebuilt. Detail. These are all your details that tell you more about the main idea, which was that the British attacked the White House. Okay? But Mr. Mucho Mantra Teacher Man, wait a minute. In the first sentence, it said that James Madison was in office. So, shouldn't that be the main idea? That's a good question. And the answer is very simply that no. That is not, he is not the main idea. And the reason he is not the main idea is because the author really spends a lot of time discussing the White House and what happened. There's lots of details about that. So if you're not sure what the main idea is of a passage, look at the details the author is giving you. What is he describing? What is he talking about? And here, most of the passage is about when the British attacked the White House. This up here was the author's way of kind of introducing the main idea to you. Okay? So, to wrap things up, every passage will have a topic. It's what the author's writing about. Every topic has a main idea. The main idea is what the author wants you to know about that topic. And of course, the author will include lots of details that describe, that give examples of his main idea. In this case, British attacked the White House, lots of details. Okay? And that is it for this episode, and I look forward to seeing you guys in school tomorrow, because today is our last day of Thanksgiving break. See ya.